Well, it has been nearly 2 months since 11-year-old Madalina Cojocari was last seen publicly. And since then, police have chased out hundreds of leads worldwide as they work to fill in the gaps in the timeline of her disappearance. Her mother waited 3 weeks to report her missing. And because of that, she and her husband are both charged with failure to report a missing child. WCNC Charlotte's Chloe Leshner is live at the Mecklenburg County Jail today. Chloe, the mom and stepfather have been in custody for more than a month now.
Yeah, they have, Colin. And a Charlotte area forensic psychologist says as investigators look for more answers, they are likely trying to learn more about Madalina's mother and stepfather's relationship and their parenting styles. Police have searched 11-year-old Madalina Cojocari's house at least 3 times, taking bags of evidence with them. But as her mother and stepfather sit in custody, learning about the environment inside that house is key.
It would be very important for them to consider the research with regard to protective factors and risk factors. Some of the risk factors being prior history of mental health issues, DSS involvement, any history of incarceration, domestic violence, conflicts even between the parents, the overall adequateness of the home environment.
Dr. Lisa Long is a forensic psychologist not involved in this case. She provides psychological assessments for people involved in the criminal justice system and says this type of information can bring up new details that help investigators.
If either of the parents were choosing not to provide information, or if it seemed as though they didn't want to provide certain information, especially as it relates to sensitive areas with regards to the home environment, the child's functioning, the parent-child relationship. Those are all important areas for them to consider.
Cornelius police have previously said Madalina's mother and stepfather have not been forthcoming. Her mother, Diana Cojocari, told Cornelius police she had fought with her husband, Christopher Palmiter, the night before she last saw her daughter, and she waited to report her missing because she didn't want to cause conflict with Palmiter.
I think that would be one of the biggest red flags, more or less, looking at the person's parenting, history of parenting.
Dr. Long also said that investigators are likely in regular contact with Madalina's parents while they are here in jail, really trying to see if their stories line up with everything else that they are finding. Live in Uptown, Chloe Leshner, WCNC Charlotte.